Whoa. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. I could not get on I didn't get on the live today. Just had a lot going on. But yeah, I'm about to do some charting. So at least I have to do something today. I have to do something. So if you're around, tap in. I know it's late on the East Coast. Maybe I'll get some of my Cali guys to tap in. I'm in the spaceship, guys. So I'm about to go over. I'm about to do some NQ work. I got some trades in today, even though I wasn't on stream. I just had a lot going on today. Just had a lot going on. So I almost tried to stream in the car. but it didn't work. I was like, if I hop on YouTube, the signal's gonna go out as we're moving. Yeah, so it's all good. So yeah, we're on here. The shout out to Topstep. They counted it looks like they're counting President's Day. So I hit NQ at the open on Sunday, and they're counting it. From what I can see, this is day 2. We're looking for day 3, day 4, and day 5. Request payout on Friday. That is the goal. That's one XFA. Then we got this guy. They're counting it. Number 1 and number 2. Where did I just put the? Okay. But yeah, it's looking good. So 2 so far. I think I'm liking the slight expansion of my stop loss. Yeah, my stop loss gap. I used to all last year I used 10. I was strict with 10. So I had to be like extra precise with my entries. And with this I still have to be pretty precise. Well, I have to be precise overall, right? Off of levels of support when I get in, FEGs, order blocks, EMAs, daily levels, things like that. But that extra 5 points seems like it does a lot. And I don't even leave it at 15 points. I even shrink it up to like 13 to 12, depending on where we're at. So it's working so far. So 2 for 2. 2 for 2 on Topstep on both XFAs. The key is to get the payout and then reinvest. I want 5 of these guys. And I'm going to just like take them bit by bit. And the goal is to request payouts weekly. Yo, what's up, D? Welcome back to the Infinity Show. No, so the thing is, okay, so what was happening in December? On December, I was just firing on all cylinders. So it would be a day of 200, a day of 300, and then I'll get like a runner on NQ. Then I'll have 1,000, 1,200 on a day. Then I'll have like 500. Then I'll have like another 2 to end it off. So the week isn't over yet. The main thing is to just maintain these accounts, get the payout, right? So ideally, I want to get these accounts up to 2,000, but 2,000 or better. But if I don't get there, then that's fine. I'll take what's on the table and then use that to reinvest into more combines and then flip those into express accounts. So with me, like with these, because I also have other props running in the background. So it's like those are running in the background. I'm still taking bits and pieces on those. So wherever I see a pocket where I can get a payout, I want to grab that payout and then reinvest and then build the accounts bit by bit. So I'm not forcing it at all. Like I'm not trying to force it to 4,000. If we get a play and it gets there, that's fine. But when I force it, that's when I get into trouble. So I'm working on working on entering at key levels, aiming for my pocket of profit. Once we get above 200, I'm moving that stop up. If we get continuation, cool. If it keeps going, $1,000 profit, that's fine. But what I have to make sure is that it doesn't come, the P&L doesn't fall below 200 once I go above it. Once I go above it, I've done my job for the day. Then I move on to the next day. I'm debating that myself. I'm at sooner right now and could withdraw, but the only leaves me to yes. So the thing is, like with these, you got to have an abundance mindset. Just know that like you can get another combine, work that up to XFA, and you just keep going. Keep going. Just think about it. Like pay yourself. Like whenever it becomes available, like really pay yourself. The thing is, like if you have the 1,200 and you're ready for a payout, take your time. If you don't need it right now, take your time. And you have other props going, take your time. Like build this up. But what I don't want you to do is to go on tilt and then blow that 1,200. Right? Because I've been there, done that. I've been above the 5 days. I've done my 200 for those 5 days. I'm on like day 8, and I'm moving, right. And then I'll get myself into a bad play, and then just chop the profit down, and then I shrink my payout in half. So think about it from that perspective. Like pay yourself, man. The thing is, like let's say you do take 600 out. Think about how many combines you can get with 600. Right? And then you can multiply. And that's the thing. If you have 600 drawdown, now alter your strategy. Let's say you were playing with 2 minis, drop down to 5 micros. If you drop down to 5 micros, even 4 micros, and just slowly build that account back up. The thing is, if you do another 200 for 5 days, you can take another payout. What I've learned from like the prop game, don't marry the funded accounts. They're gonna be cool. Like if you can maintain it, that's fine. But if you like focus too much on like building that account and you get yourself in trouble, you're gonna be kicking yourself if you blow the account and you were at payout. Shout out to D. If I have a 2K drawdown again, it's easier for me to make 200. Okay, but if I only have 600, I will probably need to size down to 3 again, and that will limit my daily profit. Now my drawdown is only 2,000 because I went and drawdown yet. Yeah, it's fine. Think about it as a bit by bit process. Like if you have to drop down, do what you have to do to maintain that account. And then the thing is, like, let's say you do take that payout, right? And you're still working the account that you just took the payout from, right? Use those 3 micros and build up. And then in the background with your payout, you can go buy 5 more combines and work those up to XFA. Then by the time you know it, once you get those to XFA, you might have another payout ready for the account you just withdrew from, right? Then you can use that to pay for the XFA fees. So you want the funded accounts to pay for themselves. It's like a revolving door. And be okay with it. Sometimes you're gonna blow an account. That just comes with the account, like the territory, right? But make sure you pay yourself. That's one thing I've learned. Like at first I was trying to like build the accounts super high, and then I'll get myself in trouble and then blow the account. It's like I would even size down and everything. Not enough, but then I'll overtrade. So one thing that I made sure last year, I was like, if we're at payout, take that money. Because like I always say, when you pay the prop for eval, they've won. they've benefited. When you've paid for the XFA, they've benefited. So when you see an opportunity to benefit yourself, do it. Definitely do it, man. Let me see. So yeah, now I have these two going. So let's say we'll see how the rest of the week goes. I'm gonna just take my time, make sure I get to payout, and then we'll take it from there. We had a great the price action was good today too, man. We were getting rejections off of a VWAP. It was perfect. I wish I would have been sitting down and plating this. Definitely would have hit it here. Definitely would have hit it here to the downside. Because each of these plays coincided with QQQ's pre-market low. I was like, oh my gosh, this is textbook. Back to the downside. Bulls couldn't get through that pre-market low. They got through it at the end of the day, of course. The last two candles, right? When the last two candles pop, man, it is not a game. So much volume comes in at the end of the day, it's ridiculous. Yeah, take your time, D. I'm here. I think we're gonna be on here for I have to chart, so yeah. Shout out to D from the Discord. Guys, if you want to like, comment, subscribe, share. If you want to get in the Discord, the description's in the link is in the description. We got a lot of FEGs. 21 yesterday. What was it? Was it President's Day? President's Day, the key level that kept holding was 22,200, right? We bounced here, bounced here, bounced here. But today, the Bears definitely wanted to sweep 22,100. It was not a game. They were pushing to the downside. And we got the rejections we wanted, man. Whoa, man, it was clean. Let me see how big the candles were. 215, yeah. Definitely would have struck here for sure. Textbook VWAP rejects. And if you flip how do we flip? I think it's Alt I? Yeah. Okay, look at this. So look at how this looks. This is what the Bears were looking at. Big push up, bounce at VWAP, bounce at VWAP, back to the upside. That inverse is pivotal. I've been using that for the last couple years just to see what's happening on the other side, just to see what the bear sees. Just in case you can't see anything clear on the bull side, flip that chart, man. And then you'll be like, oh, okay. Bulls have the momentum right now. They have the trend. And then you can play off that trend. This is a scalper talking, by the way. So I'm scalping. So I definitely want to see what the Bears are looking like, what the Bears are looking at in the moment. So I can see how it compares to what I'm seeing on the bull side. Shout out to D in the chat. All right, let's do something. I gotta do something. Let's see. So we will see. Okay, let's do some. What else do I have? Let's get some Charts going. Is this my? Yeah. Dang. 22. Yep. 22,225. It's my NQ chart, man. Yeah, it was pretty clean, man. Look at that. Got into golden zone, popped off the 50% retracement, got back into golden zone, popped off the 61.8, and they snuck above Friday's high into the close. Insane. And this is a FEG too. So we had support at the 22,076 level. That's the middle of a FEG, daily FEG. Interesting. And that was last week's high. Wow. Interesting. So that was a high. I think I'll make it like this. And that trend was still, wow. So they rocked that trend all the way through. Tried to hold. We dropped when we tried to reclaim. Insane. D is back. Shout out to D. But yeah, man, look. If you can pay yourself, pay yourself. Don't overthink it. Some of the guys in the prop game, they're like, look, they can't count on their hands how many times they've had a profit in their hand and it turned to sand. They had the payout in their hand and it turned to sand. I've done that plenty of times, man. 2,000 sitting there looking at me in the face, and I go on tilt, trying to add a couple hundred more. Nah, man. Take your profit, reinvest it into more combines, and try to take care of the account you withdrew from. But if you want to keep growing the account, go keep growing the account, but make sure you take something from it. Even now, see if you can decrease size. Just don't blow up. I've seen it so many times, man. Even with guys in the Discord, it's like 2,000 looking at you in the face, man. All you need to do is maybe even for Apex, $50. Get your $50 and stop for the day. But they'll be like, I want an extra 500. I want an extra 1,000. And by the time you know it, they've blown their account. And it's a Friday. That is the worst. Blowing up an account on Friday that was at payout? Oh my gosh. I've been there, done that. I've done that before. But I learned from that, like from the guys that have been in the space for years. They're like, look, if you have a payout, take it. Don't even make it more complicated than what it is, man. Pay yourself. You did good. You followed their rules. You got to the profit. You got the profit you were supposed to get. Pay yourself. Okay, I gotta see what I'm doing with this guy. So we're looking at NQ. What's the daily looking like? Daily it wants to get to those highs. That the way we closed today was they closed with some force, and we ran a little bit. We're running a little bit in the evening session. Yeah, they want to get back to highs, man. 22,450 is the high. So we're 150 off. And you know NQ can do that in its sleep. So we'll see what happens. We have FOMC minutes tomorrow too. So we'll see what happens. Will Powell pull a fast one? We'll see. We'll see what Powell has up his sleeve. Okay, so I have to. What do I have to do? I have got to. I just got to screenshot this thing and then make some notes. Dave, did you trade anything today? I caught the open today. Pretty good. Where did I hit it? Around this area. Once we got back inside day, I was like, okay, I'm hitting it. So I think I caught. Did I catch this one? 25. Yeah, once we got back inside day and we held, I think I caught this candle, and I think I caught the retest off of Friday's high. That 22,225 level. Caught it to the downside. I already knew what it was. I was like, look, we're kind of extended on the daily. Bears are going to try to pull the rug. All right, let's see. So let me, this is President's Day and today, right? Yeah. All right. So what I'm going to do is we got to remark this thing up. Golden zone, pop. We also bounced at 2293 again. Oh, I did not see that. That was like the low. We didn't get that low. But this level right here, 22,093, is January's high, I believe. Yup, that's January's high. So bulls pushed us all the way down. We didn't breach it though, so that's good. So monthly bulls were waiting right at that level to defend. And defend they did. Wow. January. What is that? January high. I'm just marking this thing up. January 25 high. So I do a bunch of screenshots and then just look at the price action just from the day. And then I formulate my buys for the next day. So what is this? 220, 225. It's Friday's high, right? That's also the week high from last week. This level, right? What was the high? 22,319. Topstep is giving me a different high, guys. Let me see. They're giving me a different high. When I go to the daily, right? Their high is way different. So what is this? This says 22,448.50. But on Thinkorswim it says 22,450. I don't like that. I don't like that. I think it's like same on. It might be the same thing on. It might be the same thing on TradingView, because I think TradingView, Topstep X, same thing. What's your high? Hold on. What is this? Is this the daily or the weekly? Okay, that is the weekly. So it's this, right? Yeah, I don't like that, man. What is happening? So like, you gotta give me the right high, man. That says 22,425. Maybe it's the contract. No, it is. It's the right contract. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I do not know how I feel about that. Because your highs, 4 hour, Yeah, the highs. This says 22 448.50. Thinkorswim says 22 450. I need my levels precise, man. Across the That's why I have everything up. Thinkorswim hasn't let me down yet. So that's why I chart I chart on Thinkorswim. Whenever I see like a level discrepancy, I'm like, oh my gosh. But yeah, Thinkorswim has not let me down yet with the levels. They're not playing at Schwab. They're not playing any games. All right, so let's see. Found my trade, so shout out to Dave. So I shorted at 953. Let's go to it. Let's go to the drawing board. You shorted at, okay. Did you short the end of that candle or the beginning of that candle? At 211.50. So you was at 211. Oh yeah, you got well, that might have been toward the end of the candle, right? 10 MNQs, yep. 10 MNQs equals 1 mini and 214 in my XFA. Oh wow, nice. Problem was I was managing both and messed up. I do that all the time. I used to do that all the time. And then you're like, your vision is split. I used to do that, trust me. Only got 71 on the XFA and pennies on the evals. It was a huge drop. Yeah. XFA was 500. Usually I like to do 2 to 3 of the lot over. Okay. To sell over. Yep. And let the two runners run. Yeah, that's a good strategy. There was one drawdown, about 10-point drawdown. Check 1 minute. Okay. Yeah, I've been there, done that, man. Look. Handle one trade at a time, man, unless you're going to copy trade. I've been there, done that, man. Been there, done it. Oh, yeah, this looks good. This looks good. When was this? 9:53. Okay, you was at 53. Okay, so you got in here. Okay. And then 14 was like over here. So they were pushing back up. Okay. Dude, I should have made like, yeah. So my thing is like, so when I'm attacking the open, since I love the volatility and I know how to like maneuver when there's chaos, I like to do the XFA first, and then I'll do, well, actually, yeah, I like to do the XFA first. I'll do the XFA first, get a quick play in with the XFA, and then try to like swing on the combines. 10 points drawdown on the eval and 7 drawdown. All good, man. No, it's not a mistake. It's a lesson. Don't look at any of these. Look, I had to learn that. Like, you have to rewire that in your brain. It's not a mistake. It's a lesson. So tomorrow you're not going to do that. It's a lesson. One thing I had to learn is that you have to tell yourself, you are not your mistakes. You are not your mistakes, man. These are just lessons. This is market tuition. You're just going to get better and better and better off of that experience. Yep. Yeah, I try to like hit because I get the biggest moves in that first 15 minutes. So if I have an XFA and I'm off a good level of support, I'm hitting it. With like 1 mini or 5 micros, depending on how far we all are off of VWAP. I've seen like a lot of, like when we open off of VWAP, we can get some massive moves. and it holds to the upside or the downside. Okay, yeah, let's go. We can go to the trade. Let me mark this thing up real quick though. January 25 high. Wow, so the bulls pushed us all the way down to 22 100. I said it in the Discord, right? I don't know if you saw it, Dave. I was like, the Bears want the way they opened the day. I was like, they want 22 100. January high. Yesterday high. Yesterday low. That's last week low too, right? So I do this every night. Oh, I'm like marking this thing up. I could show you guys. Just marking it up. Yesterday high, golden zone gap, GZG. We pop back above the high over here. So I just mark this up. Like I just save this in a folder and I just like skim back through it when I have some time. Pre-market, this 50% retracement. I do this every night. And it kind of like gets you ready for the next day. Just to understand how the price action worked. Look at this. This was that trend reclaim fail. Wow. Bears were up here waiting for sure. And dailies were extended. I might make a folder for it in the Discord. I think I'm gonna do it. Oh, so I'm gonna show you where I got in. Did I record it? I don't know if I recorded it. I'm gonna go back to like the actual plays. NQ. I gotta make a new folder, don't I? I think so. I think I have to make a new folder. All right. How did I? Okay, so I know I played. It was the first 5-10 minutes. Was it the first 10? I think I caught. Let's go back to 5 minutes. Yeah, I was up in here. So as soon as because like this was a 25 candle, as soon as we like crashed through VWAP before the open, I was like, okay, Bears are trying to make a statement before the open. So I was already, as soon as we crashed through VWAP and we flipped to the other side, I was in bear mode. So the actual opening candle, we flushed, and I was waiting for a retest of VWAP. It might be clearer if I go to 1 minute. Yeah. Man, the 1 minute gives you a different perspective for sure. I used to trade 1 minute for all the time. But I kind of, yeah. So I was in this area right here. Or, yeah, it was after the open. Yep. So basically, when we opened and we flushed a little bit, I was like, okay, we're below VWAP. I know they're going to try to make an attempt to get back above VWAP. And we couldn't do it. So when we pushed back the VWAP, I was looking for entries. I might have to go to my dashboard to see, like, will it tell me my positions? No, it won't tell me my positions. Okay. So once we had the opening candle, we spiked down a couple times and we were flat for a little bit, right? For like the first 10, we're back and forth. And I was like, I was waiting for these EMAs to catch up. So I caught it in these between 935 and 940. I caught it. And I didn't even hold it as much as I should have. I think the first play was at 935. We got a spike down and I took it. Then I was like, okay, let me move on to my next account. We tried to push back up to that VWAP and we rejected again. So I caught this candle. So it was the 935 and the 940 candle to the downside. I should have held that one too, but I think I got I might have been playing with one mini. Was that one mini? I gotta double check. But I cut it as soon as I saw my 200. I moved my stop down. But then I think we perked up a little bit, and I got stopped out, and I was like, okay, and just watched it fall. Let me double check. It was two. It was either one or two minis. I'm gonna actually go back, and then we can actually look at it to see what I actually did. We got Tradez up too. Yeah. I'm gonna actually look at the time of the entries to see if I can find it on the dashboard. Will they give it to me? Dang, after 6 o'clock, they wipe everything, huh? Average. Dang, they won't give me my individual play. Oh, do I have to go on to the... Maybe I gotta go into the... Oh. Maybe, will it tell me anything here? Oh, maybe yes. Okay, here we go. So that was... Which XFA was this? So this is it, actually. 18th, right? These were at 10? Or is it giving me a different time? $10. Oh, maybe it was at 10. Man, I was moving so much. I thought the open. Okay, maybe it wasn't at the open then. Hold on. Yeah, this is it actually right here. So I was using two minis. So two minis for this account. Two minis, two minis, two minis, two minis. And then at the end, I think I tried to get a little bit more. Or is that the time? Two. Why did I think it was... Okay, that's weird. I'm thinking it's giving me Central Time. Give me 1 second. Yeah, Dave. So it was two. It was two minis on a 50K. Oh yeah, I have that stop on. So just in case it goes crazy, I have my stop on. I've just found like since I started with Topstep, one or two minis is like my speed, and then if I want to add a little bit on without breaking back below 200, I'll use like 5 micros, or if a express account is like down, I only have like 1,000 drawdown or 500 drawdown, I'll shrink size. So it's dynamic, goes back and forth. It also depends on the play. If I'm confident in the play, I'm going one or two. If I'm not so confident in the play, I'll be like, let's do 5, give it some space, 5 micros, and give it some space. So it looks like I hit these at 10. I don't remember. Yeah, man, I had a lot going on, man. Forgive me. So let's go to where I was. Was it 10 o'clock? Maybe it was this. Let's see. I might be thinking about yesterday. Yep. This is the candle. This one right here. So we didn't actually retest VWAP, we retested the EMA. So I saw this green candle. We pushed up, and once we got rejected and we closed red on this candle, I was like, okay, we have a fresh 1 hour coming. So if we can't pop up as soon as the candle opened, it tried to pop up and it failed quick. And that's where I took my shorts. So it was in this candle. I think it was 1001 or 1002. Let's go back to it. Yep, 1002. Just that first 10 minutes. That first 10 minutes of the 10 o'clock hour, I was to the downside and caught it pretty good. Let me see. Yep. Once I saw that reject on that 955 candle, I was like, okay, I'm looking for continuation to the downside. So it was this guy. This candle right here. And I think I even played a little bit of the bounce on this candle. Because I saw that we were trying to hold, like we were trying to get back to 22,200. That was a key level all yesterday. Basically from Sunday through yesterday. 22,200 was a key level. So I had that marked out on my chart as well. So just imagine, let me see. I could just draw it on here. I don't know if it will. Oh no, it's gonna it's gonna do that. All right, let me go to maybe. Oh wow, did not mean to do that. So yeah, I was watching that level, and we were getting rejects off of that level as well. So that was a key level. This guy right here, I was watching it. So this was the 10 o'clock, right? So we tried to pop back up 955, right? But then we got that reject and we closed red. And as soon as we dropped below 22,200, I was in. Because it was trying to hold, bulls were trying to hold, and bears came in hot. I look at 1 minute, but I trade with 2 minute and 5 minute. Okay. Did you make that? Okay, if I had Apex again, I might do 10 minute funded because you get. Yep, the drawdown. Yep. Yeah, that's the problem. My drawdown is now. Oh, okay, got you. Okay, now that makes sense. Maybe I wasn't reading it right. Now, so I'm doing 5 to 10 until I'm over. Absolutely, for sure. Yeah, definitely. When your drawdown starts to shrink, yeah, definitely shrink size and build your way back. Just know you can build it back with the small size. I think that fact that you seem to be something. Yeah, yeah. I aim for look. Just that's strictly off of what I've seen from my results. Like if you look at your results and see where you won over and over and over again, you become more and more confident with that play. And if I've seen it 50 times and I've played it 50 times, hundreds of times, it's like, okay, I'm going to hit it every time because the probability is good based on my results. I think the fact that but if you are holding 1 or 2 and always waiting for 2. Oh no. I'm not, that's the thing. I'm not going to force it. Look, if it doesn't give me the move I want, I'm out. I'm going to take I'm going to take what I can and move on to the next play. There's always another trade. So definitely on one play, I'm not marrying it. I'm like, look, okay, NQ didn't give it to me on that play. I'm moving on to the next play. Let's go. Find another support level, another FEG, another order block to work off of, and hit it again. Let it add up. The base hits add up, man. There's been a couple days we had a consolidation. NQ was just consolidating all day. But I was taking little bits and pieces, and then into the close, she went crazy. And just because I was taking those bits and then keeping my losses small, I ended up green on the day. Yeah. Yeah, man. Look, it's a building process. I'm doing that with Apex too, man. Look, aim for the 200, 2 to 300 for the 50K, move on. 2 to 400. That's what I aim for. And then sometimes NQ will give you triple that, right? So it's just like a bit by bit process. And then eventually you run into a day where things are just running and you can just run it up, right? So yeah, it's bit by bit. The key is to maintain the account bit by bit, bit by bit. Just let it build. So yeah, these candles are the ones that I attacked. This one, when I saw the reject, because we were trying to push back up, but we got a massive reject off that EMA at 9:55 into the 10 o'clock candle. And I was like, okay. And we had the 22,200 level in play. So when I saw that fail, I was like, okay, we're back inside day. That's another thing. We were back inside day too. Look where we rejected. I was also watching Friday's high. And what's Friday's high? 22,225. Look at where we rejected. Almost to the point. What was the high? What was the high? Yep. 50 cents off right here. So when I saw the reject of that as well, that went into my bias. I was like, ooh, we just rejected off of Friday's high. We're back inside day. Then we had the 10 o'clock candle, right? And then we 22,200 key round number, right? That failed. And I was like, look, let's take it to the downside. Dropped it for like 30 points, 20, 30 points. I didn't catch the full move. I moved my stop down. It was moving around in here. So I was like, look, let me just take what I came for and move on. The key is to get to day 5 and get to that request. With Apex, I would just do 10 because you have a big drawdown. And plus Apex, yep, for sure. Yep, 1 day pass with Apex, man. But with Topstep, yeah. With the combines, yeah. And you can only make half, yeah. I totally understand for sure. But yeah, tomorrow is going to be interesting. Let me make this folder real quick. Did I move it? Whoa. Let's see. Screenshot. I gotta make it for this week, right? 17th through the 21st. Yep, that's something you could do. Yep. Yeah, I can't wait, man. I didn't, like I said before, I don't know if you were on here, but I didn't take full advantage of that 90% sale. Definitely should have bought like another 10, 20 evals for sure. Just to like hold. All right, let me see. Properties. Can I rename this thing? No. Okay, maybe I gotta go into the desktop. What was that? 225. Yes. Rename. Yep. Longer than 10. Yeah, the open is, man, open is super volatile. And then with that account, you have all you need is, if you do max, it's 12 points, 13 points. Voila. 17th through the 21st, right? Yep. But yeah, I'm definitely on here tomorrow morning. Definitely live streaming tomorrow morning. This morning was just all over the place. It didn't go as planned, but look, I had to maneuver and make it work. Random plans popped up at 8 a.m. Okay, so I have to save this into the right folder. All right, give me a second, guys. Hold on. 21st. There we go. Now I can like mark this guy up. Now I can mark this thing up, man. All right, so we can get rid of fibs. Yeah. Yeah, tomorrow is going to be interesting. We have FOMC minutes. And we're right there. Like, in terms of all-time highs, we're right there. If they want to extend this thing, they can. The gap fill right now, are they going to count that? Yeah. They're going to count this day. Okay. So if we get above 22,319 or basically 22,320, we got space to 22,387. Then if we can really, really push, we can test those highs. But we'll see what FOMC minutes does. We're extended on that daily. Like if the Bulls really wanted, Bears really want to do it, they can definitely pull the rug. I'm sitting here looking at this right here. Hold on. They can definitely pull the rug. It's like my daily chart. So look, see how Thinkorswim has 22,450? Why doesn't Topstep X have that? I need my levels precise. I need them precise. So this is our high. I can go ahead and mark this up. So we're above last week's high, which is good, right? That's bullish. So we're going to see how things work. All of these, I know this looks like a Christmas tree, but all of these colors mean something. All of these colors mean something. All these lines mean something. So every day I'm marking my highs and my lows. Every day. And I have it up when I am trading. 2210. So we got as low as 22,102.75. You want to do it at the point where, yep, 8 EMA, yep. Yeah, for sure. I've done that too. Look, you're on the same wave I'm on, man. Look, I hate when that happens. I've also passed both because the volatility was so crazy. But that usually happens off of like some news or something. Topstep, yeah, man, that's crazy, man. I need these. I'm marking off Topstep too, but that's why I have Thinkorswim up. So just in case, I'm like, something doesn't look right. Yeah. For real? The VWAP is wrong? I have to look at that too. I don't think it's failed me lately. But then again, I've only been trading it since November. Yeah, November I was hot, man. I was locked in for November for sure. Pulled like 4. How many? We can go and look at it. Why not? How many how many payouts? Like 4 payouts or something like that. I was like, oh, this is Topstep. I like it. Because I was doing the same thing I was doing on Apex, but just the 5 days was like, wow. Okay. These are a couple of my Topstep payouts. Well, so this is the 18th, the 6th, and then I think I got another one into the end of December. But I was using like 1 or 2 minis, but we were just getting some nice moves, man. Like off of support, like December. I guess it was the Christmas rally too, so that it was just things were just working. I gotta move some space around in here. But yeah, so 18th, and these came out of nowhere. I was not expecting to get any payouts in December from Topstep. I was like, let me try this prop out, see what happens, and it worked out. We got some nice moves. So yeah, you can probably blame that on the rally. We got some nice moves in December. All right, let me get this guy going. What's the high? 22,319.75. Yeah, Thinkorswim is like has not let me down with any levels ever. Since 2016, they have not let me down. Schwab isn't playing any games, man. 22,319.75. 22,102.75. All right, we're good. So now I'm gonna do like let's do some Dows. Gotta do SPX. I gotta do so I mark off Dow as well. The ETF, the Dow Jones ETF. I'm watching that as well. What's the low? 63, 67. We got FEGs over here too. Price levels. Shout out to all the viewers, man. Let us know what you trade. Welcome to the Infinity Show. We're doing a charting session. This was like off the whim because I was like, look, man, I gotta tap in with the Infinity crew. The goal is to do something on a daily basis, Monday through Friday for sure. And I'm even trying to get the weekends into it. $443, 63. Shout out to Mr. Eugene. I appreciate it. Back at you, man. What do you trade? Do you trade futures? What do you trade? And how long have you been trading, Mr. Eugene? Guys, like, comment, subscribe, share. The like button's free, guys. Let me see. Did I do this right? Let me see. Mr. Eugene, what do you trade? And how long have you been trading? We got the late night session going on. What is the high on this? 446. So we're still inside week on Dow. Tomorrow's going to be interesting. 446, 443.63. QQQ. Did I do the? I don't know if I did the. Let's see. Whoa. I don't know if I did the. I might have to do that. Let me see. Where is that guy? At. Boom. Okay. So I have to look at this. Pre-market low, right? Oh, okay. Let's see which levels. What's your plan going for the channel? Yeah, I'm trying to stream as much as possible. Eventually this is gonna be the full-time gig. That's the goal. I want to trade and travel, man. So as much any like I'll try to hop on as close to the open as I can, but usually like maybe like 10 o'clock, 10:30. And I think I might do some I'll do like my initial trades in the Discord, just for Discord people. And then after that, I'll hop on YouTube for a little bit and then get back into the Discord. But yeah, I'm trying to get on here. There's no set time. I just got to see how my opening trades are and then take it from there. All right, this is QQQ, right? Let me make sure I'm doing this right. QQQ. Let me see if this works. But yeah, it's gonna be. Look, we're building it as we fly it. We're building it as we fly. So I'm getting ideas from my other guys that stream. So yeah. But ideally, I want to meet more people that are doing what I'm doing, and then we can bounce ideas off of each other. Just iron sharpens iron. So that's the high. That was the low. Oh, they're really using that. Okay. Okay. Let me go ahead and do that. So I'll mark that up and get rid of these. So yeah, guys, I do this every night just to see what's going on. And then I sleep. I go to sleep with what I remember what I dream about the charts. Dream about the charts. Like, okay, I remember that level. But yeah, it's very important to chart, guys. For all my beginners out there, chart. And you'll start seeing things like, hold on. Oh, that's a good pivot point. Did we crack highs? We did. Oh, wow. How did I not see that? Oh, okay, so QQQ matched SPY. Because I know SPY had cracked all-time highs. I didn't know QQQ did too. I missed that. Oh, well, they were in the pre-market. You're right. Okay. In the pre-market, we were above highs. Will this thing let me do it? No. Okay, all good. Let me just minimize that, and then we can mark it up. 540, man. Insane, man. Insane. It's crazy how they yell gloom and doom. The market's about to crash. And then boom, right back to highs. Buy the dip. $536.04. Hope you guys are doing well. To everybody that's watching, like, comment, subscribe, share. Welcome to the Infinity Show. Yeah, I use Schwab. Schwab and TD Ameritrade are together. So I've been with TD Ameritrade since the beginning. And then Schwab took over, so now I'm with Schwab. Then I also have like put your long-term accounts into E-Trade. I have all the brokerages. Yep, I have it. Free ATMs worldwide. Yes. Yep. Yeah. So I do have I have like a couple accounts on Schwab. That's what I need to do. I have a card for just one. So maybe I need to get one for the other one too. That's a good idea. Thanks, Dave. So can you use it over there where you're at? Zero fees. Free ATMs worldwide. Yep. $5.40. Wow. Insane markets. Bulls came in hot at the end. Okay, so look, I could do that previous high. Then I'll do this checker. It's like you're creating a map. That's exactly what this is. If you follow the map and attack where it tells you to attack, you'll be all right. They refunded the end of each one. Yeah, yep. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely get one for the other account for sure. 536, 540, right? 04. Okay. So now we can do SPY. I think I'm just gonna do SPY, SPX, and then ES. I might. Come on. Wow, man. Fresh all-time highs for the indices. Not Dow, but hey, we'll take it. For QQQ and SPY. Did I put something on here? Yeah, I did. So remove. That's December level too. We bounced off that. Nice. So we got 611.49 for QQQ's all-time high. If we gap up into tomorrow, things could get interesting. I want futures to get to all-time highs. ES and NQ. That'll be nice if they could run tomorrow. We'll see. 611.49. ... Yeah, so far so good, man. I'm meeting a lot of people in the YouTube verse. Is that a thing? YouTube verse? The YouTube universe. It's very interesting. It's like networking. People come across your channel, get some dialogue going. It's good. 605, 608.38. And you also meet people, a bunch of people who are on the same journey. They're on the same prop journey. They've gone through the blown accounts. They're trying to look for edges. Iron sharpens iron, man. But yeah, for any beginner traders out there, The base hits win the game. Consistency over home runs. Don't try to go for home runs on every at bat. Build it up. The people who are taking huge payouts have been working on those accounts bit by bit. And then all of a sudden, they're all at payout or around payout. And that's where you see your huge payouts. 20K, 50K, 100K. Crazy payouts. It's a bit by bit process. Trust the process. Don't rush the process. 649 and then 608.38, right? This is SPY, guys. 608.38. Yep. I gotta do SPX. Uh-oh. $61. Yeah. Wow. SPX barely scratched all-time highs, but they made it. We finished up there. That's a good thing. SPX. SPX and ES move like basically the same. So when I want to know what ES is doing, I look at SPX. If I don't have the ES chart up. 6099.51. Doing levels at night while everything is still helps a lot. 61.29. 63. That's another all-time high. We're going to see how things open tomorrow. Should be interesting. We got FOMC minutes. It's going to be interesting. And I think, isn't Apple having their event? I believe it's this week. All right, that's your SPX. Wow. SPX fresh all-time highs. Headed to 7,000. Wow. I remember SPX thousands of points ago. Now we're at 6+. Wow. SPX, SPY. Shout out to all the viewers. Like, comment, subscribe, share, guys. Whoa. What did I just do? Okay. So SPX is good. I gotta go back and make sure. I'm gonna try to get my alerts back. Not my alerts, but so I create high-low alerts on TradingView, and then I have them fire off in the chat. I'm gonna try to get back to that. So I can get some triggers going for Teslas, Nvidias, Metas, Netflixes, all those guys. SPX is good. QQQ is good, I believe, right? We're gonna see. Yeah. Wow, we could probably gap up, man. What was the high? 539, 540. Yeah, QQQ is right at above 540 right now. If we push overnight, we're gonna open like up here. Maybe 541. I know this guy's gonna. We'll see what NQ does overnight. Asian session. We'll see. All right. So I got QQQ. We got the. Haven't looked at. Yeah, Dow still has a. It's gonna get up there. That's a trend line right there. That's another thing. I gotta look at some daily FEGs and see how they run. We'll see. We'll see if Dow can give us something tomorrow to the upside. What's the all-time? Rejection, rejection, rejection. See if we can push up, get above weekly highs. Got NQ. Let's look at some of the other guys too. Yeah, NQ. This is going to be interesting. We'll see where we open at. If we're in the 300s, we have space. I've seen NQ do this. Like, it'll look extended and then it'll just keep going. If there's a catalyst, it will keep going. Like, it'll be like, pull back? No, we're not pulling back. We're keeping the train going. NQ is a freight train. So if it's headed in one direction, get out of the way. Don't try to be a hero. Somebody in the Discord today was like, they were trying to find the bottom. I was like, you don't want to do that when things are spilling to the downside. It might look like the bulls are forming a base, and then all of a sudden the bottom will drop out. All right, so NQ is good. Let's go look at our other guys. What's Meta doing? Fresh all-time highs? Meta's flying, yo. Insane. We were all in the 600s in January. We're not out of February yet. You caught option leaps down here? Oh, man. This is perfect, too. Look at that. Meta's flying. What's up with Netflix? Netflix is cooking too, man. Ever since earnings, it hasn't looked back. And look where we got the bounce. This thing works, man. What is that? 20? The 70. Exponential and simple. Yep. Nice. Interesting. What's my baby Costco doing? Costco's flying too, man. Insane. It's just been, I was marking it back in 22. 2022, I was like, wow. In the 500s, we kind of stayed flat through 23, and then boom. Took off to the upside, man. Look at that. That's what you want your chart to look like. To the upside. Costco, who else? Oh yeah, we gotta look at ES, right? This thing. Oh man, I gotta clean this one up. I haven't charted this one in a while. I chart ES on Topstep X. Not really. I chart NQ on Thinkorswim. Because that's what I'm usually trading. But I do keep an eye on ES. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. We'll see. Hump day tomorrow. We'll see how things pan out. All right, let's see. What was I looking at? What did I want to look at? NQ, and Apple, right? Head back north. Apple's relentless, man. We were looking at it off the 200, the 200 SMA. If you don't have 200 SMA on your daily chart, put it on there. Institutions definitely bought up in here. 220 level, back to the upside. Nice. Here we go, Elon. Here we go. Elon has been getting washed, man. Insane. 488 back to low 300s. What? This rip was mean though. This rip was unprecedented. I was like, wow. We bounced off of 200 too. Yeah, that was the two when we were at 200. Wow. We're in the low 200s and this thing shot up to almost 500. That's insane. That's just how I learned. Like, and they've held strong since I learned. So like the first couple people I was learned from, they put SMA on the daily chart. I don't know the reasoning, but those levels hold. I do have an EMA exponential on there as well. But the SMAs have held strong. That's just how I started, and they've proven to be solid levels. That's on the daily, but like once you get into intraday, then I'm using exponential. And then once we get to higher time frames, I'm using a simple moving average. What else? NVIDIA. NVIDIA headed creeping back up to 150. I like it. Earnings for NVIDIA is next week. Wow. The Super Bowl. That's what people are calling it, the Super Bowl. That's going to be interesting. That's next week, too. We're 1 week away from NVIDIA earnings. Wow. Insane. Roman is in the building, number 99. Shout out to Roman. What's up? What's going on? Did you hit anything today? Did you trade anything today? Roman is in the building. Thank you. I appreciate you. Look at that, man. We're growing. We'll see where we are to end the quarter. All my streamer guys like, just be consistent. Be consistent. Tap in. Tap in with the guys and the gals. Shout out to Gabby G. Roman, did you trade anything today? Me and David have been on here chopping it up, man. You lost a bunch of money? No. What were you trying to do? You trying to go long? Were you fighting the bears today? NVIDIA. Who else am I? What else do I have to look at? Ooh, I got a bunch of screens, guys. I'm always cycling through these things. Wow, hold on. Pan W fresh highs? Oh, okay. Was it 207? Yeah, Pan W fresh highs. Palo Alto fresh highs. SMCI all of a sudden back at 60. That's insane. We were at 17. SMCI was at 17. It was in the teens. After they're cooking the books, that's what they say, but still. What a bounce. Amazon, that's what I need to look at. Let's look at Amazon. Amazon, the juggernaut. Had two tight stop loss. Yeah. Yeah. How big is your stop loss? And how many contracts were you trading? Were you trading minis or micros? Amazon's a beast, man. Institutions are eating these. They're eating this up, man. Every time. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Heading back to the upside. Amazon. Palantir. Roman, did you play the open? Where were you getting in? That's fresh all-time highs again today? Wow. Palantir has not looked back since earnings. They have not looked back. Insane. Lily's creeping back up too. Markets are moving right now too. I might take a trade. Or should I just relax? Wait till the open. I'm gonna open it up. It should be moving, right? Should be moving. We're definitely moving right now. Bit by bit. Fresh VWAP. We're holding. Oh, I don't know if you guys were on here, but look at what the bears were looking at. Shout out to Devin. Devin showed me the inverse play on Topstep. Just look at what they were looking at. They had the trend the whole day based off of VWAP. Big push at the open. And then you had your 22,200 level, key level. We held that. And then 22,25, another key level that was like right here. We held that. We couldn't get above that. That's the high from Friday. Bulls tried to get back above, but the bears were just sitting at this level all the way through. You can see it. They hit him. They hit him here, pulled the rug. Hit him here, pulled the rug. So you could just see they were just playing above the VWAP from their perspective all day. Big push. Through 11 o'clock, pull back. VWAP bounce. VWAP bounce. Back to the downside. 22,100 held though. There were definitely some bulls down there holding it down. I just did bad trading. I was in the green at the open, but closed too early and wanted more. Been there, done that. Closed too early, wanted more green. That's when the greed creeps in. And wanted more, ended up trading past my time. Yeah, I know. Been there, done that, man. I played the momentum. It was tough to find some today, yeah. All good, man. Roman, you'll be back tomorrow. We have FOMC minutes. Plenty of opportunities inbound. Plenty of opportunities inbound. Yeah, I was tempted to overtrade today, but I was like, no, we are not doing that today. Let's lock in. Cause I saw the opportunities. I was in transit though, but I saw the opportunity. I was like, oh my gosh, we're about to reject. Oh my gosh, I want to take this off of VWAP, but I couldn't. I don't trade off of my phone, so whatever I can get done on the laptop, that's what I get done, and then that's it. So this is one of my XFAs. This is the other one. 243 on the first day, 300 on the next, bit by bit. 241 on the first day, 258 on the next, bit by bit. You guys, you see how this says 5 trades, right? This says 2 trades. Other one is like 4 and 11, right? January, I was on tilt mode. I was in tilt mode. So 50 trades, 100 trades. It was my birthday month. I was doing too much, man. I was on vacation. I was on the beach. I was like, man, I'm full porting on the beach in a foreign country. The life. But I was doing too much. Yeah, I was doing too much. So now I'm hitting my goal, taking advantage of the volatility, getting in, getting out. So I got 2 moving. So tomorrow I just need to focus on my levels. I might even size down. I might go 5 micros or 1 mini. And we'll see. Tomorrow's open is going to be interesting. Because right now we're creeping up. So we'll see what happens during Asian session and see what happens into New York session. Lily is creeping back up. Got trend line here, trend line here, trend line. Yeah, that's a trend line. That's a trend line, man. Let me see. Could do it like that, kind of. If you want to do it off the exact. Ooh, that looks more accurate. This is the retest. Yeah, wow. Lily hit it back to the upside. So we'll see. What's the VIX doing? Isn't CrowdStrike at all-time highs too? Insane, man. Okay, we gotta look at Google. Look at Google. VIX chopping around. That was December, right? Yeah. CrowdStrike. Fresh all-time highs again today. Insanity. I remember we were looking at this thing in the 2s. Insane. Big rip. Microsoft. I see a trend line. They got some reclaiming to do. They've got some reclaiming to do. Activate. Yeah, tomorrow should be fun. I'm gonna take my time. Gotta take my time at the open, man. Don't force your trades. Don't force. Let the play come to you. Trust the process. Don't rush the process. You're gonna hear me say that over and over and over again because I'm telling myself that too. Telling myself the same thing. All right. Wow, time is flying. Golly, how long have we been on here? Hour 30, man. Time flies when you're having fun, right? Having fun with the Infinity Squad, man. Shout out to Roman. Shout out to Dave. My guys. Let's keep going, man. The grind does not stop. Each loss is a lesson, man. Market tuition. Charge it to the game, learn from it, get better from it, move on. We can't go backwards. All right, let's see. What else am I looking for? Yeah, I think that's about it. All right, guys. For now, that's all I'm going to do. All right, guys. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, same here, Dave. I'm about to leave too. Shout out to Dave. Be safe. We're on it tomorrow, man. In the Discord and on YouTube. Shout out to Roman. Shout out to you too for the support. I appreciate it. Let's keep getting better. This is a marathon, guys. This is not a sprint. Learn from each loss. Keep going. Sharpen the discipline. Consistency over home runs. Base hits win the game. Trust the process. Do not rush the process. You can't build the profit house with just one brick. One brick, meaning one day. It takes a multitude of days to build the profit house. All right, guys. So I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. Be good to yourself. Be good to other people. Be safe. What's today? Taco Tuesdays. Be safe. Get your rest. And we're going to attack the markets tomorrow. Let's go. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. Link for the Discord is in the description. Tap in. We got a free chat in there. Eventually it's going to be, look. Get in now. Get in now. The people who come after, there's going to be a fee. So it's first come, first serve for the free slots right now. All right, guys. I'm going to catch you guys on the flip side. Be safe. Be good to yourself. Be good to other people. I will see you guys tomorrow. Tap in. All right, guys. Peace.